Hi there, I'm Teresa Dufour with today's CT Style Express. ACES provides different sorts of therapy in a school setting. Here with more is Director of ACES Extension Therapy Services, Laura Evangelist, along with Physical Therapist Liaison, Jennifer Fox. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us via Zoom.
Hi. Hi, thanks for having us.
Sure. Laura, if you would, first off, explain to us kind of the mission behind ACES.
Okay, so ACES, which stands for Area Cooperative Educational Services, is one of 6 regional education service centers in the state of Connecticut. We service 25 districts in the South Central region of Connecticut. One of the things that we do is we serve as both a local education agency, which means we have our own schools. We have special education schools as well as magnet schools. Then we also have the service departments in our agency, which kind of leads to our department.
Right. So that is the extension therapy services. So talk to me about what that entails.
Okay. So yes, Jen and I both work for Extension Therapy Services, which we often refer to as ETS. So we are one of ACES service departments, and we work with local school districts via contract to provide both their occupational and/or physical therapy services. We've been doing this since 1985, and we currently work with 12 school districts and 2 private schools. We have a team of 25 OTs and 6 PTs. And, our job is very remote. So often our cars are our office as we travel between schools.
Yeah, and Jennifer, you are a physical therapist. Talk to me about what that looks like in a school setting.
So as a school-based physical therapist, my role is to look at how a child is participating in the motor-related activities that are part of their school day. So I look at how their strength and their balance and their motor control and their endurance might be impacting their ability to engage in those gross motor-related tasks. So it's my job to figure out how those foundational skills might be impacting their ability to move about their building or go out to the playground and play during recess, or be able to get on and off the bus in the morning so that they can actually come to school. So it's all of the things that we do as a school-based therapist are within the context of the school day and the school routines. And we work with kids from preschool all the way through high school into transition programs. We can provide one-to-one services. We can provide more collaborative consultative services. We sometimes just work with our general education teachers to provide education about seating and positioning, how to, engage kids in brain breaks so that they can focus, because we know that movement and learning are so coupled. And so that's kind of the highlight of what I do as a school-based physical therapist.
What an opportunity for children to have this service right in school and not have to be disrupted and just go on with their routine. How fantastic of ACES. That's great. And Laura, you are an occupational therapist, so you do the same thing, but it's a little bit different. The 2 professions are different.
Correct.
Yeah.
So to piggyback on what Jen shared, as an occupational therapist, it's also our role to look at a student's engagement and participation within school. I think when you think of occupational therapy, a lot of times people say, oh, what do you teach people to get jobs? Well, when you think about in the context of school, it's the occupations that a child would be engaged in throughout the school day. So for an OT, we would look at their attention, ability to sit in the classroom, ability to use the tools, to engage in all the various routines from, getting their coat on to go outside for recess and eating in the cafeteria. So sometimes we work directly with one student, other times we work in a small group. We might run a group in a classroom. We might change the materials. So for one child, we might give them a different type of scissors that works better for their needs. Or in the cafeteria, we might have a child using a spoon that more supports their needs. We also look at the environment and how we might make some modifications so that a child has better access. Then we also, as Jen mentioned, we also work with our teams to give them strategies or ideas to support performance.
Yeah, sounds like an incredible program. And the great news is that ACES is currently recruiting both occupational and physical therapists. I know that there are postings on the website. That website is aces.org. Laura and Jennifer, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, thanks for what you're doing. That is your CT Style Express. I'm Teresa Dufour. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.